I'd like to share a testimony of something amazing that happened this morning on the coffee and donuts. It was Krispy Kreme and Christ outreach. So we had a table set up. We're handing out, of course, coffee and donuts. And then we also had a table with Bibles and materials. And this young lady came up and she had a toddler in a stroller. And she said, I need a Bible. And so she said, which one should I get? I want something, easier to read. And so I helped her get that. And then I started listening to her and she started talking about how I really need God. And she was so hungry, but she didn't even know how to put to words the desire in her heart. God was drawing her. And so I started to talk with her a little bit. And then Scott, another partner on the outreach, joined the conversation, and we shared the gospel with her, and she was totally open, and she said, yes, I want to surrender, I want to give my life to Jesus. And he said, well, then pray. And she's like, I don't know what to pray. And then he gave her some scriptures, to kind of guide her. And he says, just pray from your heart. And she prayed the most powerful prayer of surrender to God. And then he started to direct her to churches, and I was just getting in my spirit because I've really been praying for, I want to make disciples from new believer to maturity. And so I asked her, I said, I said, would you be willing to get together? And she said, yes, I would love that. So we can help you in this journey. I said, and I explained, your little boy here in the stroller, you didn't give birth to him and just leave him to grow, just like you need help growing. She said, yes, I do. And so that was super encouraging. And then I reached out right away and she called back and we're going to talk. And so I'm really excited and hopeful about this and just how God answered my prayer and how he's answering prayers both in this prayer room. And then as we go out, it was just a matter of me getting up early in the morning. It was early and I was like, had a late meeting last night. And I'm like, maybe I won't go. And then sometimes we need to show up and often we need to show up and God does the rest. So it was just amazing to see God was already drawing her and he just totally did all the work as he always does. Praise the Lord.